Hey there, it's great to be back. In our last chat, we delved deep into the mesmerizing realm of desires. We discovered that desires reside within our memory, molding our thoughts and actions in fascinating ways. We even explored intriguing concepts like the intensity and strength of desires. Now in this finale, let's venture deeper into this thought-provoking exploration of intriguing concept: choice. Buckle up, because this is where it gets really interesting. Picture this. You're at a crossroads, standing right at the heart of a tantalizing maze of options. That, my friends, is where the magic of choice begins. Choice. Oh, the power of it. It's that exhilarating moment when you have not one, not two, but a smorgasbord of options laid out before you. It's like being at a buffet, and you get to pick and choose the delectable dishes that tickle your fancy. Oh, the freedom! Now let's take a cosmic perspective. The sun, that fiery celestial ball, doesn't get to choose its radiance. It's an eternal giver of light, painting our skies with hues of dawn and dusk. Fire, a mesmerizing dance of elements, doesn't deliberate on whether to burn or not. It just does with unapologetic fervor. From this broader cosmic view, it becomes evident. Within this vast creation, the essence of choice seems to elude everything we perceive. Every entity moves without a true choice in its actions. But here's the kicker. We, as humans, think that we are gifted with this magnificent ability to choose. Let's take a peek behind the scenes. Behold the cycle of action. Our actions, the grand performances on life's stage, are directed by our thoughts. Let's peer into the realm of thoughts. And here's the twist. They also don't seem to have a choice of their own. As we know that, desire is the spark that ignites the fire of thought. If there's no desire, then thoughts, my friends, have no chance to play their part. Now let's push the rewind button one more time. Where do desires come from? They are sculpted by the world around us, by our surroundings, experiences, and the people we encounter. It's like a beautifully intricate chain reaction, where the external world molds our desires, desires give birth to thoughts, and thoughts manifest into our actions. And now, the million-dollar question. In this mesmerizing cycle of action, where does choice really fit in? Choice might just be the ultimate illusion in this grand performance of existence. At every step, it feels like everything is on autopilot, running on its own, and the very idea of choice takes a back seat. Need more convincing? Imagine yourself as the driver of your life, but there's a voice behind you dictating every move, when to turn, how fast to go. Without this guidance, you're paralyzed, unable to make a single move. Now ask yourself, are you truly the driver of your life? Or are you more like a puppet, with desires pulling the strings and determining your every action? It's akin to an autopilot car. The software drives it. But let's say we place a robot driver in it. Now you might think the robot is driving. However, both scenarios point back to the software doing the driving. The robot too is governed by that very software. Similarly, our life is steered by thoughts, and you perceive yourself as the thinker. Yet, the true architect is desire, making decisions on what, when, and how to do things, shaping our entire journey. Time for a quick experiment. Focus on your breath and imagine there's no desire to alter its pace, no urge to speed up, slow down, or halt. In this moment, can you confidently proclaim to be the puppet master of your own breath when you can't stop, speed up, or slow it down, all because the desire simply isn't there? It's much like our thoughts, dancing to their own rhythm with desires pulling the strings. And here's the final question you might be pondering. How can thinking be automatic? How does the mind just churn out thoughts on its own? To crack this enigma, let's dive into the fascinating world of brain function. Our brain is like a symphony, with different parts conducting different types of thinking. The left brain orchestrates abstract thinking, while the right brain dances with creativity. Now, when these brain regions don't function properly, our thinking shifts. It's like a glitch in the matrix. Ever notice how dreams can be a bit hazy and confusing? That's because during dreams, the frontotemporal cortex, the control center for our higher cognitive abilities, takes a step back, inhibiting our critical thinking. Finally, we've reached a fundamental realization. Desire is at the heart of every thought, and thoughts are indeed automatic, which is the precursor to action. The notion of choice, just a grand illusion. We're not the architects of our actions. It's the law of automation that governs the universe. The challenge is complete. Yet I urge you not to simply accept my words. Instead, engage with your own mind and seek to grasp this concept through your own experiences. Once you truly understand this, you possess a solid foundation about yourself and your mind, like the fundamental principles. When faced with contradictions, you can confidently question them, using the law of automation as your guiding principle. It's akin to knowing sugar is sweet because you've tasted it. If someone claims it's salty, you'd naturally ask for proof. Likewise, once you experientially grasp this truth, now you are with reality. Why is all of this important? Is it merely to stimulate your intellect, or does it hold profound relevance for your life? Once you truly grasp the law of automation, a profound question emerges. Who are you? Before this understanding, you might have believed you were the mind and the controller. But now, who is the I? Are you just the body? Yet the body is entirely directed by the brain and mind. So are you under someone else's control? This intriguing exploration awaits in our next video. After all, your desires are intricately linked to your sense of self. Desire implies I want that, but the question remains, who is this I, and does it truly want what it desires? Feel free to share any thoughts or questions in the comments below, based on your own direct experiences and contemplations. Stay tuned for the next video, where we unravel the mysteries of the self. See you then.